I was 22 years old when my father walked out on us. He left my mother for another woman. From that day, it was just my mother, my two little brothers, and me. She worked as a domestic helper to keep food on the table. And I, barely a man, took up odd jobs to support her. But a year later, I got married. Our financial needs grew, and I knew I couldn't stay in Enugu. So, at 24, I packed a small bag and left for Lagos. This was the 1980s. In Lagos, I worked as a daily wage laborer, earning around 450 naira a month. It wasn't much, but it was survival. Then came the call. My mother had fallen seriously ill. Within 6 months, I had to rush back home to Enugu. And that's where I remained for the next 12 years. Driving a taxi. My wife, Stella, and I never had children. So we took my two brothers in as our own. We gave them everything we had. If we had only one loaf of bread, Stella would say, "Give it to the kids." And we did. We went hungry so that they wouldn't. In 1995, my younger brother told me, "Brother, I want to go to college." I looked at him, and my heart sank. I didn't have the money. So once again, I left. This time, for Abuja. I drove a taxi by day. And by night, I slept on the pavement. Every naira I earned, I sent back home. When it wasn't enough, I borrowed. I took a loan just to pay their college fees. For 7 long years, I lived alone in that city. I missed Stella. I missed home. But her letters kept me alive. She'd write, "It's only a matter of time. Once the kids are settled, we'll be together again." Those words were my strength. And time did pass. My brothers graduated, got good jobs, got married. They built families of their own. I thought, finally, our sacrifices had paid off. But then, life turned again. Stella fell ill. Diabetes. Her health began to fade. I returned to Enugu to care for her. And not long after, my mother passed away. For the first time in my life, I went to my brothers for help. I knocked on their doors and said, "Please. Stella is sick. I need your support." But both of them slammed their doors in my face. They looked me in the eyes and said, "We have nothing to give." I stood there, stunned. The same brothers I had starved for. The same brothers I had slept on the streets for. The same brothers Stella and I had raised as our own. Had turned their backs on me. In that moment, I lost faith in God. Still, life doesn't stop for heartbreak. While caring for Stella, I worked as a cleaner. Her medicines drained everything I had. By 2015, she was bedridden. I sank deeper into debt. But my brothers never came. Not once. On her deathbed in 2019, Stella held my hand. Her voice weak, she whispered, "Forgive them." And then, she was gone. I couldn't bear to stay in that house anymore. Every corner echoed with her absence. So, I left once again. Back to Abuja. It's been 2 years now. I drive my taxi 15 hours a day. I live in a small rented apartment. I earn 65,000 naira a month. Most of it goes to rent and repaying my debts. And at night, when no one's watching, I cry. I cry to feel lighter. My days are passing. And now, I'm just counting them. Not in fear. Not in bitterness. But in longing. Longing for the day I'll be reunited with my Stella.
Thank you for watching. Do share with your friends and family. Please subscribe to our channel.